The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Yeah, it's become a weakness on his record. So I run the Yahoo Finance Trumponomics report card. We compare the Trump economy, to the economy for 6 prior presidents, so 7 presidents total on 6 different measures. A year ago, Trump ranked second on the S&P 500 since he came into office. So he ranked second out of 7 presidents a year ago. Now he ranks 5th out of 7 presidents. That his performance is declining, and it's obvious why. The stock market last year, the S&P 500 has just basically been flat. It's only up a couple percentage points since his trade war really began in January of 2018. And this is not something he can really crow about anymore. And we know that he considers the stock market a measure of how he's doing as president. That measure is saying he's not doing it as well as he used to be.
Yeah, but and there you have it. Now they're going to start whacking the president over his performance. Isn't it amazing? Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Just a few months ago, he was the best president in the world. God, do you remember right after he was elected? And that night, November 2016, the market starts taking off in anticipation of what he's going to do. Not because of earnings, not because of profits, not because of pre-cash flow. It was strictly buy on the rumor that he was going to repeal the Obamacare. Remember that? He was going to repeal Obamacare. He was going to have one of the biggest infrastructure programs hiring millions of people. Stocks kept going up on the rumor. And that's what you do. You buy into the rumor. And if you're smart, you would have been making money doing it. If you were my gang member, you would have been smart making money with us. He had so many things. Oh, and of course, don't forget the big tax cut. Everybody's going to get a check for $4,000. Everyone's going to get a check for $4,000. And because of the tax cut, where companies now are saving trillions of dollars, they promise to take the trillions of dollars in savings, plow it back into their companies for new machinery, new equipment, new facilities, so there'd be a lot of construction going on. That didn't happen. I'll never forget that. When he promised this tax cut, this massive tax cut for large corporations, the guys who put this together for him really screwed him. Steve Moore, Laffer, and of course our friend Larry Kudlow. They fed him a line, and he took the line, the hook, the sinker, the worm, and the fish. To give the boys a huge tax credit. And they're going to take all that money and they're going to plow it back into the economy, back into business investment, back into capital investment, and wages are going to soar. People will go out spending, and we'll have a 4 to 5% GDP. I used to play that cut. I don't have it now, but I used to play that cut all the time, Kudlow. 4 to 5%. 4 to 5%. He even told us manufacturing was storming. Remember, Kudlow?
We've got the best manufacturing. Those are facts.
All Kudlow did and his team was just create a fantasy, to create an illusion, because they think that we all sit on a stupid bench, the longest stupid bench in the world. So this is what we were told, and the market shot up 40%. But underneath the market was all air. It was all stock buybacks. It was all QE. QE means printing of money. You keep printing the money and you give it to the biggest bankers, you give it to the biggest corporations, you give it to the biggest CEOs, you give it to the wealthiest people, not the top 1 percentile, but the 1/100th of 1%. Give it to them, They're our owners. So they go out and continue to speculate in the market. And boy, did the market go. But what I kept warning, and I warned and warned and warned, matter of fact, on January 16th, 2018, I said, we're going to have a crash. Here, remember this? Nobody paid attention. I was negative, everybody said. I want everybody to mark down this date, January 16th, today. That Phil Grandy said, on this date, January 16th, this is the beginning of the stock market crash. The crash will be caused by China, the FANG stocks, and I believe we are going to get at least a 5% pullback between now and the second week of February. Remember, stock market crashes just don't happen overnight. They can take as long as a year before you get the capitulation. The capitulation, I believe, will be in December of this year, 2018, or the first quarter of 2019. It was December of 2018. We had a 20% drop. We first started out with a 5% drop. That's how all crashes start. They first dropped, and the plunger team comes in, pushes it back up, doing stock buybacks, get it all back up, and then it couldn't hold, and then it failed, it went down 20%. Because, see, we don't manufacture anything. Kudlow's coming out telling us our manufacturing numbers are fantastic. But our manufacturing is the worst in 10 years. In 10 years. And these fake financial business news networks, every day, they always keep putting out these fake narratives to keep the market going. Yesterday was unbelievable. Market drops 300 points. What did they say why? Oh, China, trade talks. They're concerned about the trade talks this week. Wonder if they go okay. Wonder if they'll be fine. 300 points. This morning you wake up and the fake financial news networks, business news networks, came out and said, market's going to open up 200 points. Wait a minute, I just went to bed. The market was down 300 points. What the hell happened? I wake up, it's going to be up 200 points. Guess what they said? We're going to open up 200 points higher because of the certainty of the trade talks this week. Wait a minute. It was down 300 points yesterday because of the uncertainty of the U.S.-China trade talks. Now this morning it's going to open up 200 points the other way because of the certainty of U.S. trade talks. This is nuts. What are you, nuts? This is crazy. China's going to agree now to a partial trade deal. I don't believe that at all. Do you remember a few months ago we woke up after the long weekend, Friday night, we were down about 600 points because of China. They may not complete their trade talks with us. We dropped 600 points and some other jibber-jabber stuff. Friday, we leave. We're down 600 points. We come back on Monday. The market's up in the morning, 400 points. 400. How do we go from Friday night, 600, to positive 400? Just like yesterday and today. How'd that happen? Well, you know what happened back then? Back then, they said, oh, again, same thing. Everything's positive again. The talks are positive. And they said they had a phone call over the weekend. Remember Larry Kudlow came out and said, yeah, we had a phone call from China over the weekend, and everything's fine again. And all his buddies on the fake financial and business network, CNBC had him on. Maria has him on all the time. Oh, yeah, there was a phone call over the weekend. He talked to the president of China. Everything's fine again. Now, let's think about this. The same thing that happened then, we went from a drop of 600 points to Monday or next day up 400 points. Same thing today. 300 points yesterday. Now we're back up 200 points today. And it's all based on lies. Now, why should we be so lucky to think we found out? Remember, that phone call was a lie. It never happened. Kudlow made it up. So why should we be so lucky to believe today that it turned around? Because they talked overnight and everything's fine again. What are you, nuts? Hey, I'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
We're speaking with Jared Douglas. He's a licensed mortgage loan originator, and his company's called Cash Call Mortgage. Let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com. Jared, I want to thank you. The service you gave us was incredible. Why don't you explain a little bit when you say how you specialize in alternative products for self-employed applicants?
Yes, thank you, Phil. Thanks for having me on. So what we specialize in is an alternative product for applicants who are self-employed. We have a product for applicants that are, have a lot of assets but no documentable income, and then we have another version for, real estate investors. So there's three versions of our alternative approach, or alternative product, that helps people with, outside-the-box scenarios get financing.
Again, let me give you his number, 949-535-9385, 949-535-9385, or you can go to cashcallmortgage.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so this morning, again, we woke up, and after closing negative yesterday, down 300 points, we're opened up 200 points. Now we're at about 182 points because China now has agreed to a partial trade deal. This is going on back and forth, and as I said, this has been going on ever since we had the crash in October of 2018. When we had that crash, the 20% crash, which I predicted in January of 2018, and I predicted in January the worst part of the crash would be in December, and I was right on. Right on. And as I said, the president, he rallied the market when he got into the market on that November 2016. He rallied that market all the way up to October of 2018 on the promises of all this stuff was going on the promise of reversing the health care, on the promise of infrastructure, on the promise of the big tax cuts for large corporations were going to explode our GDP 4 to 5%. And we had Larry Kudlow come out and tell us that, 4 to 5%. Never happened. It was all a lie. Never happened. See, the only thing that's been moving the market up has been stock buyback. See, what the corporations did is they took all that money. Remember, before that tax cut, 30 of our largest corporations were paying zero in taxes. They arranged it. Who's they? The cartel. Who's that? Kudlow, Laffer, and more. They arranged it, talked the president into setting it up so that we'd go from 30 corporations who paid no taxes on their $12 trillion to 60 corporations, largest corporations, who paid no taxes. Can you imagine? We even double. These are companies that are making $1 trillion, $2 trillion, $3 trillion a year. And guess what? They're not paying any taxes, but we still give them a tax break. In fact, even worse, these three gangsters turned around and started giving them credits. If you take the monopolies of the big monopoly oil, not only did the oil companies not pay any taxes, they were writing to Washington and getting money back because they drilled an oil well and they wanted to get reimbursed for it, and we reimbursed it. It was in the tax code. Can you imagine? Imagine making $1 trillion a year, you pay zero taxes, and then you send to Washington a bill for drilling $1 million well, and you get a check from you and me for $1 million. But see, nobody pays attention to it. Nobody pays attention to it because everybody talks about sports. I went to Starbucks the other day. It drove me nuts. The guy forgot to put my bun in the thing, okay, to cook it. The what do they call that in the morning? Morning bun. So busy talking sports, and I'm sitting there, I'm amazed how intelligent these people are. The guy that works for Starbucks and the other guy sitting in the corner with the coffee, they're talking. They knew everybody's score. They knew this, they knew that. It was amazing, the knowledge. But the guy sitting in the corner was homeless. He was homeless. What are you, nuts? What's wrong with this country? Why do you think we have so many sports channels? That's done on purpose, so we stop thinking. They don't want us to think. They don't want us to think that in May of 2018, we had a revision between the 3-year Treasury and the 10-year Treasury, which simply means the government now is giving you money, giving you, let's say, 1.7% interest for 3 months. Wait a minute. They used to give me 1.7% for 10 years. Well, guess what? They can't borrow money for 10 years. Why? Because the smart money knows, the big money knows, we're in a recession or about to enter one. Why? Because we had the biggest signal ever, an inversion of the yield curve in May. It tells you we have finished the first phase of our crash that's coming. The first phase is price inflation. Because what do? Well, the very, very wealthy, we keep printing the money, give it to them pretty much free, and they keep buying stocks, which 85% of the profits in stocks go to them. Then what about the every guy on the street? His wages aren't going up. His savings aren't going up. What do you do for him? Let's make him a debt slave. So they give him more credit cards. Easy way to buy a car. Easy way to add on to their kitchen. But his wages aren't going up. His savings aren't going up. But his debt's going up. And he doesn't realize, while his debt's going up, he doesn't realize the buying power of his dollars are going down. And soon we reach the phase that sales start dropping because he can't pay back his debt anymore. So he stops buying, trying to pay back the debt, but he can't pay back the debt. That's where we are today. People are behind with their auto loans. People are behind with every loan you can think of. And they're running around trying to get more credit cards to pay the credit cards to pay the loan. But we're told by the fake media, everything's great, everything's fine. And people believe it. And as the market was going up when Trump got elected that night, before the inauguration and after the inauguration, all that was going on was stock buybacks. Everybody was buying into the noise, into the dream. Everybody was making a fortune. But it stopped in October 2018. The market, it's now been 1 year, and the market is still where it was in October of 2018. This is October 2019. What are you, nuts? Don't you get it? And then I got emails telling me I'm negative. I think I was always looking for an email saying, "Gee, Phil, thanks for the truth." But see, nobody wants the truth. See, our owners, they own the media. They own the media. There's only 6 media outlets in this whole country. They own everything, the newspapers, the magazines, the TV, everything. And when they are wealthy, the 1/100th of 1%, which is about 2,500 of them, they control the media. And they got to make sure that everybody still goes out there and buys stuff. Because remember, they own all the monopolies. So they need you to go out and buy to make them rich. And they use the media, because they own them, as their lapdogs to come out and to lie to us. So how do you make money in this market? There you go. That's what we focus on, making money. I'm not even focusing on politics, because that's nuts too. I'm going to my gang, we're focused on having good amount of retirement money, and to make sure we're set when this whole thing collapses. Talk about that when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Vest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
We make sure our gang members are positioned to sell the market short with the same ease as going long. So you join the gang for $39.95, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You decide when you join the gang of our membership group what you want to follow. So let's say you decide you want to start following gold. Okay, so let's say you're going to follow AU. And by the way, we started to buy AU on May 30th. We're up 89%. We're there every day to tell our members what to do. At 2 o'clock, there's the video. Or if you want to be aggressive and you want to be a real trader, just come to my class every day from 9:30 to 11. That's your choice. If you get confused, you get a hold of us. You have your own personal coach, for God's sakes. And if you do exactly what we tell you in that video every day. You'll be making money consistent.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. I pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month. philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so we're talking about all this political stuff that's going on. We're talking about how we had this big rally from 2016 to 2018, and nobody is telling the truth. The 2008 stock market, when it began, is over. It's done. It's stopped. We went from 2008 to October 2018. That's the end of it. We've been 1 year. We haven't gotten any higher than we were in October 2018. We've had the yield curve invert, which every time it's always been correct. When the yield curves invert, when you get more interest short-term than you do long-term, because the government can't go out and raise money because nobody has confidence in the economy going forward, because we have the durable goods, terrible durable goods orders, housing starts. I mean, we have every red flag. We have negative housing starts, negative pending home sales, negative durable goods orders, and yields inverting. Construction spending is down again. Manufacturing, PIM, just plunged to a 10-year low. We got that number today. More freight haulers are closing than opening. In fact, we now are seeing not only is manufacturing the weakest in 10 years, but we're also seeing construction, the biggest decline in 7 years, but we're also seeing trucks the makers of trucks, the big trucks, the 8s, the rigs that haul 25,000 pounds to the East Coast and back to the West Coast, they're down. Their business is down 72%. No need for them. That's how bad the economy is getting. But see, nobody knows how bad the economy is because you're listening to the jibber jabbers. Their owners, remember who their owners are. They're part of the 6 media group. There's only 6 groups in this country. Used to be 35. There's only 6. And our owners, the 1/100th of 1% who select who's going to be president, they make sure that they tell you and me, okay, that everything's great. So what I'm doing, preparing my gang for the crash. So you can email me, tell me I'm nuts, tell me I'm negative, tell me I'm a grouchy old man. I get those all the time. But I tell the truth. And the truth is we need to raise money for St. Jude. So I need some good people who will join the gang, who want to make money. You don't have to do any research, don't do any studying. All you do is follow a chart. You call it, you 2 o'clock every day, Eastern. You go to my website, philsgang.com. You click on, and there's a video of our member portfolio. Just select one of those, stocks or ETFs, and I have a portfolio. And then we do a video where we tell you exactly what to do with the stock or ETF or bonus stock that you chose. And then what we tell you to do when you first join, for the first month, just don't use real money. Just pick one of the stocks of our portfolio and then watch the video at night or in the morning when you're having breakfast. Do exactly what we tell you to do and see how well you do at the end of the month. Matter of fact, yesterday, because the market was collapsing, I said, we're preparing my gang for one of the big short positions ever because the market is going to crash. There's no question about it. Why do you think we're so lucky that we had the dot-com crash, the housing crash, and now we're in the QE crash? Because all crashes are the same. You start out first with, what, printing a whole bunch of money. That kills the value of the dollar. They give you all kinds of credit. There goes your inflation. Demand. People keep buying and buying. They got more credit. And as long as they got more credit cards, they keep buying, demand, all the way up. And then finally what happens? Wages aren't going up because CEOs are taking the money. Instead of giving you a higher wage, they're buying stocks. And then you reach a point that you can't pay your bills back. And that's where we are right now. Can't pay your bills back. You need more credit cards. So you go from inflation to the warning, which is a yield curve inversion. And then you get the other 4 red flags, the housing starts, the pending home sales, and durable goods. And they've always been right. And that's where we are now. So I'm preparing my gang. So I offered yesterday, I said, look, I need 10 gang members. I'll give them the color-coded chart free. Follow me, especially with the banks, because the banks are going to collapse. I want you to just, for 1 month here, I'll give you the color-coded chart, which is $30. You can get that free. Just join the gang and follow me just for that 1 month, and you're going to see this works. Anyways, we got 8 signups, not 10 yesterday, so I'm too short. So instead of just opening it up for 2 people, I'll keep it open I'll do 10 more, but we're closing it off tonight, and that's going to be it. So it's silly to come on and ask for two members, for heaven's sakes. At least I'm being honest with you. I'm telling you, we didn't get to 10. We only got the 8. So I'll leave it instead. I'm not going to ask for 2 people to join. That's stupid. So I'll keep it open for 10, and it's closed off at 6 o'clock. I want to say one thing about the human rights issue, that big lie. The human rights issue we had yesterday, remember they said that China was mad at us because we said that we're going to shut off 28 of their companies. They can't buy our technology because of the human rights issue. You know what the human rights issues were? Nobody's talking about? The human rights issue is all about China harvesting human body parts from 2 million Chinese held in concentration camps. Those Chinese were on death row. And what happens is prisoners who have been sentenced to death row, they delay their sentence, their execution day, so they can be matched with a Chinese billionaire, either from Beijing or Shanghai. And then when they match him, then they shoot him, and then they take their body part and they do the implant. However, of the 5,000 wealthy recipients last year, most are Chinese, people living overseas, including the Far Eastern countries like Japan and Taiwan. They get these body parts. But get this. It was estimated last year 1,200 Americans flew to China to personally select the prisoner whose body part they will be harvesting once they're shot, once they're executed. But the Chinese doctors point out proudly, execution and harvesting a body part are carried out using a bullet to the back of the head. This is a method that leaves the vital organs undamaged. And when we use a firing squad, we only use the experts, marksmen, so they don't hit the kidney. Isn't this amazing? This is crazy. This is what it's all about. So let's see. So that was but nobody talked about it, right? Oh, and by the way, the cost of a heart to a Chinese recipient is $30,000. If you're American, it can cost you up to $2.5 million. $2.5 million. If you need a cornea, $8,000 to a Chinese guy. An American, $225,000. So let me ask you. So we went down yesterday. We were down 300 points. We woke up this morning, 24 hours later, and said everything's fine again. So do you really think overnight we really fixed this barbaric act? No, we didn't. What happened is China said to us, look, we're your lender. We're your lender. You're not going to tell us what to do. We'll just start selling all the treasuries. That's what we're going to do. And your interest rates will go through the roof, and you not only will you go into a recession, you go into a depression. We can't sit there and bully China. It's ridiculous. But see, the fake financial business news networks aren't going to tell you this stuff. So my job is to make sure my members make money. They're prepared for both sides of the market, the downside and the upside. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Get your chart, the color-coded chart that you're going to follow me with. It's going to be free. We normally charge $30. Join the gang right now. It's only $39.95 for 1 month. And during this month, you just go to the video. It's posted at 2 o'clock. Select one of the member portfolio stocks or ETFs. Follow it to a T, the video I'm talking about, and you're going to do just fine. And the first month, just do it on paper. Just do it on paper if you want. And you're going to see the color-coded chart works. It's terrific. It tells you where the money is going. It's telling you when it's going into a stock. It's telling you when it's coming out of a stock. Or do you want to keep listening to these dopes on these financial networks that don't tell you the truth? They can't, because their owners won't allow them, because they pick up 85% of the profits in the stock market. They need the market to go up. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Tell you every time I'm on the air, join my gang. Try it. Try it for 30 days. AT&T, we got a 3% profit so far in May. Our Goldman Sachs are up 6%. Our Intel, we have a profit of 16% shorting it. Caterpillar, we're up 11% shorting it. And Schlumberger, we're up 18% because we shorted it. That's how you make money in this game.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed, because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere, because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so we focus on trying to make money for our members so that we can help St. Jude. It's a win-win for everybody. So join my gang. It's $39.95. That's it. Try it for 1 month. I'm going to give you my color-coded chart. It's free for 1 month. It's $30. You get it free. And you're going to see every day when you get that video, we post it at 2 o'clock, no matter when you look at it, you're going to find, you don't have to do any studying. You don't have to listen to these dopes on these financials. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is amazing to me. Listen.
There's a couple of things that go on when the markets get this volatile. One is this conversation about, ETFs and a liquidity crunch.
Yeah, liquidity crunch.
Recent seesaws in the market are reigniting fears about how the $4 trillion ETF industry will react in a liquidity crunch.
Yeah, everything's liquidity crunch now. Remember I told you what the real reason why the market went down? Because a week ago, yesterday, they had to print $128 million to give to the banks because overnight they couldn't clear their loans. So these banks who do short-term loans, usually when one bank can't clear because they're short money that night, they just get it from another bank. So let's say you got 4 bankers, they finish at night, one bank's a little short, so the other bank will loan it to them. Guess what? None of them had money. None of them had money to cover each other. So there was an emergency. They printed $128 million. That's the same thing that happened right before the stock market crashed in 2008, but these guys aren't going to tell you that. But see, I got my people prepared. So when the market goes down, they're going to make more money with the market going down than they ever made going up. Because why? Because when they pull the bids out, the markets go down 10 times faster. Well, you know that if you've been caught in a crash. Isn't that ridiculous? But see, you don't hear that. Here's what you hear. You hear their own channel. Here you go. Here's Fox, their own business network telling people how worried they are now of liquid fears and what that's going to do with ETFs. But what did Cavuto say the other day? How the economy's doing.
The overall fundamentals, as they say, are pretty sound.
Yeah, right, pretty sound. And on the same station, they're worried about liquidity because the banks couldn't cover themselves. You know, I don't want to get into the politics, but can you imagine if if Trump loses this race? You can't blame him. Blame Larry Kudlow. Blame Larry Kudlow. Now, you can blame Trump for hiring a dope like Larry Kudlow. Good guy, great guy. But he's a dope. He's a dope. He's a dope. Never made it in this business. He always made it because he is a great guy. He knows everybody. Everybody feels sorry for him. Give him a job. He's been living off it. He's been on the Reagan administration for years and years. That's all fine. He's a good boy. But he knows nothing about the economy. Nothing. And when he comes out, what does he do? He works for the owners, for the 1/100th of 1% who picks the presidents. He works for the owners. He works for Musk. He works for Soros. He works for Koch brothers. He works for Buffett. He works for 2,500 people. I just gave you 8 of them. Cohen, Icahn, Perlman, Soros, Sergey Brin, Musk, maybe I left the Koch brothers, Jeff Bezos. We're going to lose we're going to end up being a socialist country, and it's going to be their fault. Because, see, what happened is we have the biggest margin, the widest gap ever between the rich and the poor, because our middle class is starting to fade away. We're not going to have a middle class anymore. All they've been concerned for the past 10 years is keep the stock market going up because the top 1%, they get 85% of the wealth that's created in the stock market. They're not taking that wealth and putting it back into the economy so Main Street could make money. Instead of giving Main Street so their wages go up, their savings go up so they can buy something without credit, they give them more credit, making them credit slaves. Now they're at a point they can't pay their bills anymore. That's what happened with the dot-com, the housing con, and now the QE con. But nobody wants to hear this. No, they rather hear how everything's just great. Here, I'll give you a little bit of that.
It's just a wonderful world we're living in.
Yeah, there you go. We'll give you the fix for the day. Here, how about listen to Maria?
And you have to admit, things are going well. There's euphoria in the air.
Things are going well. There's euphoria in the air. Things are going really well. My God, these people. I mean, manufacturing, the PMI plunged to a 10-year low. Construction spending is down. Look at our durable goods orders. I'm not going to go through it all. You know, we used to hate socialism. See, capitalism is a system that allows those who don't want to be just average, who want to achieve through hard work, through sacrifice, build wealth. But socialism, and that's what we're going to be. We're going to be a socialist nation if Trump loses, is a support system for those who are not achievers. Or who are achievers but just don't want to achieve. They have no ambition. They're lazy. They wish they should be average. Socialism is a system that then takes away from those who are above average, who want to be better, and redistribute to those who don't want to achieve. See, Americans are unique. Our truck driver, our elevator technician, our food service worker, our welders, our plumbers, our pipe fitters, they're unique. Our salespeople. See, they're really independent people. They don't want to depend on no one but themselves. They don't want socialism. They just want an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. They want to live within their means. They want to pay their bills. They want to excel. They want to achieve. And if they have the opportunity, they want to, instead of be a worker, they want to become an owner. But that's been taken away from them. Because who gives them that opportunity to start their own business? The middle class. Well, where's the middle class get their money from? The middle class used to work for the factories and for the construction workers. Manufacturing, construction, oil. But we took all those jobs and we got rid of them. So the middle class is falling apart. See, it's the middle class. The guy who used to make $65,000, $85,000 working as a contractor or in a factory. After they paid their bills, they had money that was left. They were able to take that money, and they used to start a business. See, the middle class was the foundation of our economy. It was its backbone, and the small business they created. That's what this country was about. That's what Americanism was about. But they destroyed that. Just keep getting people credit cards. Take their ambition away. That's where we're going to end up. So all I am doing with my members, we're going to make sure when this market crashes, we're going to be there just like we were the dot-coms and the housing con. And why do you think this is the QE con, and you don't think this one's going down? So get your free chart. It's $30. You get it free. Join the gang. It's $39.95. I started this yesterday. I said I want 10 people. I got 8 yesterday. So instead of just doing 2 today, I said I'll do another 10, and we're shutting it off tonight, and that's it. It works. And you'll see it's fun. It's simple. Your kids can do it. You just watch the video. It's like a self-help video. You know, and you're putting something together. You order through the mail, and you put the video on, and you just follow it, and you put it together. It's the same thing. If we tell you to buy something, we tell you exactly what to do with your stock. That's what we do. Look, I'm here to try to give you the truth, because if I give you the truth and you do what's right and stop listening to these dopes, you're going to make money. If you make money, then you're going to send some money to St. Jude. We all win. That's how this all works. I don't know anybody else has been doing this as long as I have on radio. Everybody else, they come, they go, they come, they go. I've been here now for doing this 20 years. Over 20 years been doing this. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang. Get your free chart right now. It's $30. You get it free. But you got to join the gang. It's $39.95. And it will be worth it. It will be fun. You're not going to care anymore if the market goes down. See, the market's always going to go down. Why? Because there's no fiduciary relationship between you and the people who are holding your money.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Our partners are shareholders. Hear what he said? You hand your money over to somebody in a 401k, they have no fiduciary relationship with you. You think you got a 401k, you think it's saved, it's safe? No, it's not. You got 27 hidden fees, for God's sakes. But the worst thing is, the guy that's managing it has no fiduciary relationship. He has a relationship with his shareholders. This is unbelievable. Hey, 877-600-GANG. Call now or sign up on my site, philsgang.com. Get your free chart right now. 877-600-GANG. See you on the charts where you get a good night's sleep.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877